Tell you what, some of the lengths I go to avoid people seeing me doing this is ridiculous. I'm here to tell you that it is okay not to tell your friends or family that you've started a YouTube channel. You are not alone. There's plenty of good reasons not to tell them, and I'm going to run through them now with you. Reason number one, it adds too much pressure too early. When you tell all your friends, it turns a personal project into a public performance. Now you're worried about what they're going to think and not just about making good quality stuff. It can kill the momentum before you've even started. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, they're not your target audience. Most of your friends won't be in your niche. They won't be the people you're going after watching your YouTube videos. So their feedback is going to be not very helpful or irrelevant. But they will support, they should support, but maybe just not in the right way. Views from the wrong audience type could actually have a negative effect on the analytics, on the algorithm. If your friends are logging in and let's say you're gonna get into cameras, camera gear, that kind of thing, but you've got a few friends that are into cars, automotive, if you've got all your automotive friends watching your camera gear videos, it could confuse the algorithm. It might muddy the water and it might just give YouTube a slightly harder task in finding the people that are right for you and your channel. You need to build your channel for strangers, not polite friends who are going to always give you positive feedback and always be nice. You need to build it for people that are choosing to watch you for you, not because you'll be down the rising sun with them on a Friday night knocking back a few jars. They need to be the right people watching your videos. Reason number three, it's embarrassing. I've talked about this in a few videos. It's pretty embarrassing starting a YouTube channel. It's difficult, it's awkward, it is uncomfortable. You are not the only one, you are not the first one to feel this way. I feel like it every single time. You saw at the start the distances and the lengths I've gone to just to get out of the way and to get into nowhere where no one's going to bump into me, no one's going to see me doing this. I am embarrassed. It is embarrassing. So even though they're your friends and family, it's just going to compound that. It's going to make it even worse. So you're better off not having that worry to deal with. Your friends might also treat it like a bit of a joke. You might get little comments like, oh, you're trying to be a YouTuber, are you? Oh, right, nice. Bit old for that, aren't you? You're better off just not doing it. It can be cringy sharing your first few videos. It is bad enough sharing them anyway with a bunch of strangers, but people that you know, people that you're going to see on a daily basis or a weekly basis down the pub, nah, it's just a bit cringy. And that embarrassment might stop you in your tracks or put the brakes on your creative flow before you've even got going. As I keep saying to Zane, one of my friends, and to myself, you've just got to keep creating, keep putting videos out. And if you're going to get that in the back of your mind, what your friend's going to say on Friday night down the rising sun, it's just going to create you a problem. It's just going to potentially slow you down. So don't do it. That's reason number three. Reason number four, that judgment, again, partly like reason number three, can kill your creativity. They might question the things you're doing, they might question some of your titles, they might question some of your thumbnails, they might question some of your videos. Why have you done that? Why didn't you do this? They're just going to ask you questions, or they may ask you questions that, again, just kill that creativity, just make you second guess yourself. And it's already difficult enough. You will already be second guessing yourself every single thing you do in this first few months of your sort of journey. It's already hard enough. Don't make it harder by inviting people that you know to give you that honest feedback or those honest thoughts. Most will be supportive, most will be nice, but in the back of your mind it's going to be a niggling doubt, and they've already got enough niggling doubts going on in what you're doing. So just, again, that's another reason. One sarcastic comment, we've all got mates that like to rinse people. One sarcastic comment, one little dig, and it's over. Or it certainly would be for me. It'd really cripple me. It'd make it a lot harder to get out and do it again, put it that way. And lastly, reason number five, everybody's early stuff is a bit rough. You go back and look at any of your favourite creators and search from oldest to newest. All the oldest stuff, unless they've had a bit of a cleanse, everybody starts out a little bit rough. You need your own space to create and to find your way. And if you invite those people that are close to you in real life into that, it makes it a less private. It's not private, is it? You're putting it out there on the internet for everyone to see, but it just brings it a little bit closer to home. It's not a private, safe space for you to create. Also, sharing it with your friends too early can lock you into sort of a persona. It can mold the shape of who you are, how you're going to create, before you've really found your feet and before you find what's going to work for you, both from an algorithm perspective, but also you from a personality perspective. And the person you are in front of the camera might be a very different person to the person that you are in the pub with your friends or out in the school playground picking up the kids. You might be two different people. It just adds a layer of complexity that I think is best off avoided, especially when you're starting off. What I will say is there are some circumstances that it is worth sharing with your friends. Once you've got a solid few videos out there and you know you're doing well and you've established kind of how you want to be, it's a good thing to share with your friends, a good thing to see what you're doing. It feels a bit safer. Also, some of your friends will get it. I've got a friend who's getting into this more and more and more, and he's a great person to speak to. He's a great he's a great person to bounce ideas off, and we encourage each other and we push each other and we drive each other, and we're both in this creative space. He's a full-time videographer trying to make a personal brand and trying to get himself out there on YouTube, but his video work, his production work is outstanding. So he's just trying to add the personal bit to it now. But we bounce off each other all the time. And of course, my wife knows I'm doing this. But that said, I still can't do it in front of her. I still can't do the recording and the talking in front of her. I'm embarrassed. And if I'm embarrassed in front of the wife doing it, I'm going to be embarrassed in front of the friends, and if I'm embarrassed in front of the friends, I'm going to be really embarrassed in front of the sort of mild acquaintances. So that is why I do think, on the whole, you're better off not telling anybody you've started a YouTube channel. And you might be wondering if that's the right thing to do, and I think it is. So if that's where you're at, if that's where you're thinking, if you're scratching your head and wondering if it's just you, it's not. Keep it to yourself while you start out. Easiest way. And that's me. Next video I'm going to do, I'm going to share a little bit about my first full month sticking at it, talk a little bit about how it's going a month in, 3 videos a week. I've seen an increase in subscribers, I've seen an increase in watch hours. It's all going the right direction. So if you're interested in hearing how that's going, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, have a good weekend. Oh, and deep dark woodland in here. All that bird sounds that you can hear, that's all genuine birds. That's not sound effects from epidemic sounds or anything like that. But that is just the sound of nature, the wonderful sound of nature. So yeah, get out there, see it, enjoy it, breathe it in, create, go for it.